There is no smoking gun in this case. Not one witness relevant to any of the 49 incidents with which Mr. Rodrigo Duterte is charged will testify that he received a direct order from the former president to go out and kill someone. Let us just digest this. All those speeches where the former president made various threats to kill, but not one demonstrable incident set out in the prosecution's document containing the charges, which details an act of murder committed as a result of a direct order given by him. This, in and of itself, should be sufficient to convince any reasonable bystander observing the conduct of these proceedings that Rodrigo Duterte is innocent of these charges. As I mentioned in my opening statement, the prosecution knows that it is not enough simply to assert that Rodrigo Duterte said outrageous things and that deaths occurred, and so, as a result, he must be criminally responsible. There is a requirement for what is called a causal nexus. The prosecution has to show which one of Duterte's statements, orders, or commands were given to a specific individual who then went out and pulled the trigger or communicated the command to someone else who also went out and pulled the trigger, killing one of its 78 identified victims. That would have been the classical way to prove a causal link between stuff that came out of Rodrigo Duterte's mouth and the deaths pertinent to the case. That would have been ordering under Article 25(3)(b). But the prosecution cannot show such a causal link. They've never been able to do that. I would like to make the following general observation. As the defense has progressively reviewed the massive databases of evidence disclosed, it has become increasingly apparent that given the absence of direct evidence directly implicating Rodrigo Duterte or even indicating his participation in or control over any one of the 49 incidents alleged in the document containing the charges, the prosecution has resorted to papering over the cracks with human rights reports, press statements, hearsay, and of course, Mr. Duterte's bluster and political hyperbole.